Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival We're Done. We're back here on the Skyblock in the FTB style. Maybe I should just skip that FTB spot. In any case, in the last episode we started looking into chickens and breeding them. But yeah, it's not really going so well. I haven't tried more. I'm just saying we got something else where we wanted the one thing. So I looked into all the mods a bit, and it seems like there's this nesting pen. So it does say use an animal net, so we need to make this as well. String we have a ton of. Sticks we have a ton of. Use an animal net to specify a place, a chicken. Oh cool, let's make that. Looks like something interesting. I'm making a few slow sands as we go. And well, getting some trees as we go, etc. We also need to upgrade our energy storage capacity a little bit. Just a little bit. So I wonder if this is a one-time use or a two-time use. Let's see. Ah, it's multiple uses. Okay, cool. Well, since we always struggle getting in and out of here, let's use this. Okay, let's see if we can maybe get something when we breed them together one last time. Or one more time. I say one last time as if we've tried millions of times. So between a bone white and a flint we should get an iron chicken. What are you? Flint chicken. Yep. But what do we want? Okay, so let's look into making this nesting pen. So we need wood and a egg nest. Okay, so that's easy to get. Let's just use whatever is left. Nothing. Okay, cool. Not a problem. Then we need a couple of these. That's 3. 2, 3. That's egg nest. Now we need wood. I think that's enough. Great stuff. Wait, do we need to make 2? Okay, let's test this out. So we put you in there. Come here, Flint. Okay, it does seem like only one, so we need to make another one. Okay, not a problem. And then more of these guys. Okay. So let's see if we can start breeding chickens, because we need to... Where's that other one? There it is. Oh, he went back into his pen. Okay, let's see. So you should be breeding now. Is that breeding? Well, it does say... this works with modded chickens that allow special breeding. So I'm assuming that works. Nursery monitor. What does this do? This block will split adults and baby chickens in a 4x4 area and move them to opposite sides of this block. That's nice. This is to better sort and move your chickens around. Okay. Okay, so how will we know if the breeding worked? Should we do this maybe? And let's give it a chance. It's not that the eggs will, or the animals will die. Because this thing's, nah, that does not work for me. Okay, so you collect the resources as well. So are you going to breed or what's your choice? Let's see, can we maybe put a bone white chicken in? Nope. Okay, so I can't place it. Okay. Okay, well, I'm guessing we just give it a few seconds. Oh, well, this actually at least picks up this drops. That's nice. Okay, so maybe we'll have a chicken room with only these guys with these nesting pins. That might actually work. Okay, so while they go ahead and do their own thing, let me dump this down quickly. This, by the way, is all the wool that we got with that disco thingy that happened. So I'm still afraid to pick up that one. Just want to clear up what we don't need. Okay, so maybe we should grab some of those. So we've been getting wood a little bit off cam, and a few more ender pearls, and our capacitor bank is filled. So that's why I say we need to get another one, and our wood is filled as well. I've been running a few things in here. Got a couple of iron, got a couple of diamonds, etc. But I think it is time that we look into transporting items around. So we lightly touched on what do you call it? On all the conduits that NRIO has available for us. And so I think we need to look into that. What was that called? Was conduits, yes. Conduits. So the binder we can make, no problem. So that's fine. So we can send power, that's fine as well. We need to get more storage, which we'll get into. But item conduits is made by this pulsating iron nuggets. So this is by getting a pulsating iron ingot. And this is made by smelting an iron ingot and ender pearl. So we're going to use a bunch of iron and a bunch of ender pearls. So that's why I'm looking into another way of getting more iron. So if we can get a chicken, oh, in that hatching pen, if we put an iron chicken there, it will collect all the iron for us. That would be awesome. Okay, so first of all, what are you doing? What is this thing doing? No. Okay, so we must remember to put that in alloys mode. That sucks. Well, at least we have a few of that. So this is all the refined storage stuff that I'm putting in there. Or at least we have a few of the iron. With that sifting and so on, we got quite a lot. Not a lot, about a stack. But for us, it's a lot. There we go. Okay, so that's going to make alloy for us. So we'll be able to fix this up. Where's our cake? Is our cake finished? Oh. Let's see if there's more cake. So then we can, yeah, as I was saying, fix this so that we don't get this things happening here. No more cakes. No. I wonder where all the chest comes from. There's a rare loot bag. Let's check a rare loot bag. Jerkinator. Energy alloy. Yes, please. I'll take that any day of the week. We need to get into better what do you call it? Better food soon. Okay, so we still have a few power stuff left, so that's good. So we can have multiple or more machines, luckily. So this was just temporarily. So I want to get the conduits. Oh, here's a filters as well. Basic item filter. Okay, that's still expensive. That's still expensive. And because we need to start moving things around. But the other thing is we need to get a farm up and running. So a farm, we need a bunch of things. So first of all, we need some solarium that we get from gold and slow sand. That's why I've been getting slow sand a bit. So then you can get solarium. These things is kind of easy, and this is the other reason why we need this pulsating iron. So that's why I made 3 actually. 1 is enough to make a cup. Oh, we were at the right spot, sorry. Binary conduit should be in here. Yes, okay. So we'll take 1. We'll make them nugget, or yes, nuggets. We'll do this. And then this. Then we have transport pipes, item conduits. Great. So it's not a lot, but it's some. So we can now transport items back and forth as we need it. So we can have a chest, so we don't need a hopper for everything. So this can feed out and into each other. This, so we can actually pipe the cobblestone directly into here. And once it gets sifted down, we can push it through a sieve and we can get the items we need. But we're actually going to need a lot more than this. Because we want to get, in a way, when we get the farming going, we're going to send with the item conduits, we're going to put these guys in the farm. I tried a worm, doesn't work, just FYI. I'm going to send these items to a crafter. So there's quite a few crafter options that we have. We have the crafter from Ender.io, but unfortunately this takes power and we need another Z-Logic controller, which is a bit tough. Then there's RF Tools crafters, but they also use what? So this machine can handle up to 8 recipes. That's kind of cool. We'll have to look into that at some point. Okay, but I'm looking at this analog crafter of extra utilities. So this one needs this redstone thing that we struggle with. The analog crafter, however, does not. So we can pipe items into it and out of it. So for instance, we can give it a recipe of wood and tell it to make us oak wood, and then when we give that, then we pipe that into the generator and we have automated power, and then that power will in turn power the farm, and the farm will in turn give wood for that, and then we can start with the whole automation process. But before we get anywhere close to that, we need to make the farm first. So let's try that at least. So I'm not sure we'll be able to, but we're going to try. So let's first see if we can make these. So we need pulsating iron nuggets and diamonds. So we're going to need 2 of them. Okay, so we're going to need these guys. And we're going to need electrical steel. And luckily we found electrical steel in one of those loot bags. So I'm very thankful for that. And then we're going to need a diamond hoe. So 1, 2. 2 sticks, which is cheap. And what else? We're going to need this, which is a basic capacitor and a bunch of iron. So let's grab a couple of iron. 16 should do the trick. Then we need 1 copper, 4 of the gold nuggets, which is all of them, and 2 redstone. Okay, let's see how far we can get. Okay, so 2 of these. Okay, did we already convert them? Okay, yes. So we have 2 of them. Next we need one of these. Next we need this. Then we need this. Then we need this. Now we need 4 electrical steel, which we have 4 of. Yes, great. And then we need the zombie logic controller. But for this we need the slice and spice machine. So let's put this on hold. So that machine, that, these two, the hoe. Okay, that's what we need for that item. Okay, so let's see the soul machine, slice and spice machine. So we need any skull, which is fine, a shears and an axe, and 5 solarium. So that means 5 gold and 5 slow sand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. Okay, and I think we have enough for 5. And then skulls, we have a few skulls. We need a zombie skull actually. How are we going to get a zombie skull going? We need to make a beheading sword. That will cost us to make a tinker's construct weapon, which isn't a bad thing though, because we can use that a bunch in the future. And an iron axe and iron shear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 sticks. Okay, so let's see if we can make this. Oh, and it needs another machine frame, so we need to take another gold, another one of those, and 2 of those. Okay, so you'll cook up the, come on, that, and that will give us solarium. Now we need to make another one of these, so this, and that. Good. Now we need to, what's this, farmer. Okay, this looks like it's quite expensive. If you open the page, it says 1500 RF. So I'm not going that way, not even close. We also need to look into this growth crystal. Doesn't seem terribly expensive to make. Compressed bone block, it's just 9 bones, which we have done of, 4 iron, and a sea lantern, which you might be able to make already. Might. So let's get back to the slice and spice machine. So what do we need? A lot of stuff. Okay, so we need you and an axe. Now, oops, no, this. Now we need the 5 from you. Let's see if we can make that growth crystal, because apparently that can make things grow quicker. Let's see if we have enough to make a sea lantern. Otherwise, we'll have to keep an eye on those loot pouches. How many do we have of this? Only 3. We need 5. Okay. So we'll see when we get that later. So let's put away the bones. We can actually keep it here. And let's get the solariums. Almost done. And we should check up on our chicken actually. See if they did anything yet. Okay. Slicer spice machine. Okay, so this we can actually now, maybe you know what? Maybe we should move up the things a bit. So let's take you. Let's put you there. Okay, we're going to have, let's say, 2 or 3 capacitors at the end of a day. So Stirling generator stays on top. So you can take all the wood again. And then we can put the alloy smelter. Actually, I want you to be on the bottom. And then the sag mill on top. And luckily we have conduits. Okay, so this conduit will run this way. You will give that one power. And you will power these guys. So let's see. Let's make another one of those so that we can get more conduits. Okay, so we have a slice and spice machine, which should be a little bit further down. So now for a farmer we need this. So we need 2 more solariums and a zombie head. I need 2 silicone, so that's nice. But unfortunately I think at this point in time... Oh, we need 3 actually, I forgot about it. Yeah. Can just keep this here. Okay, so we need to get a zombie head first. So we're going to need to hunt down some zombies. Okay, in order to do that we need to get rid of those, and then we need to kill zombies. We don't get these either, right? Nope. Okay, so we're just going to get a normal tinker sword and make it give it beheading. So what's a modifier for beheading? Let's see. Let's go back. Modifiers, beheading. Okay, beheading is an ender pearl and obsidian. Okay, obsidian is cheap, that we do not mind. But on the other hand, ender pearls is a bit expensive still at this exact moment. But let's see what we can do. Okay, so first of all we need to make a sword pattern. So we need to have that, yes, sword blade pattern, white guard, a tool rod we already have. So now we make a parts builder again. So I'm going quick through this because everybody have seen this before with the other tools we've made. Okay, so pattern, we need you and we need you and we need tool rod. Okay, so first you, then you, and then you. Okay, great. So now we need to decide actually what are we going to use. Okay, so first of all, the blade should definitely be a metal. Okay, so while you do that, white guard, let's see, sword. What metal are we going to use for you? Let's see. Materials, we have iron. Let's see. Iron as a hit. Attack speed 4. We want to give it a little bit more damage though. Not attack speed, sorry, just attack. 4. Let's see, other metal. Lead. Copper, bronze, maybe. 3 point. Oh, that's actually lower. Let's see. Copper. Even lower. I'm just trying to think what we can use. Obsidian. 4.2. Well, it's 0.2 higher. Oh, and it's actually faster. So maybe we should use obsidian. Except the durability is very, very low, it seems. You know what? You know what? We have crystals. Oh, wow. Never mind. But the extras is good. green one is nice. Let's use a green one for the white guard. There we go. Okay, so you go in there so long. So do we want to use obsidian? That's cheap. We can do that. Why not? Still have an obsidian shovel here, so we can use that one. Just in case, and then we also need some of these, so that's fine. Let's see if this is enough. You need, I think, 144. Material costs 2. Oh, okay, no, so you're going to need more. Just in case, you can always pour it out. Yep, that's only one. And then the tool rod. Let's see. We'll handle 0 durability loss. Okay, it's fine. What else can we do? We can actually use endstone. Prevents Enderman from teleporting around for a short time. That's nice. Yes, we need that because we need to... Actually, we need to get Endermanade as well. So let's use this for the... That's actually a brilliant idea. Nice. Okay, so we have that, and now we're just waiting for obsidian to smelt, and then we can put you guys back. Porches, we can put you back. Okay, obsidian is smelted. Done and dusted. Yay. Okay, so we can put you back there. And now we can say we want to make a sword. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. Great. So let's just see. Durability modifiers. So the end that's 3, attack as that. Great. Okay. So now we want to go to tool mode. We want to give it that and that. That will give it beheading. So let's see if we give it another one. It will actually take a modifier. So let's do that. And then with the other slot that's left, we're going to give it a bunch of these guys. How much do we have? Lapis lazuli, only 2 stacks. I thought we'll have more. But this gives it luck. So we can not get to level 2 yet, but let's apply it so long. So now it has beheading. So now we can see if we can maybe get a zombie over here. So without... How are we going to do this? We should take you and you. Okay, that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to place that there. Okay, now there's too many things. Okay, so let's see, maybe we can eat the zombie from here. Nope, not. Let's see if we go down a little. We just need to get one zombie head. Okay, does not seem that's working actually. Maybe we should... See, I want to put a block there actually, so that we can... There we go. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, now I can break this. Put this there so that baby zombies don't go down. Let's see if we can get some heads going. So just see them for a while and check if we have heads. So give me a minute, I'm going to kill a few of them and I'll bring you back. Okay, well I got a few zombies, so let's see if we can get anything. Okay, well we got a skeleton head actually. So now we need to play it quick. We need to break you, put you in. Then we can break you. Let's see if we get a hit. A zombie hit or two. There's a creeper head at least. If nothing else. Come on, zombie head. Oh, rare loot bag. Let's see what it does. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What do you do with this? Nice. That's nice. And we have diamantine crystal. Nice. Okay, so only creeper heads? Is that the only thing I got? Okay, well, I think I'll have to do that off cam. Get that, and then in the next episode we can maybe look into getting the farms going. So let's just quickly look at our chickens, if they bred anything. Flint chicken egg. Oh, okay, so they actually give you the... Okay, so we can take that out. Can take that out. So they actually give you the egg. That's good to know. Oh, it's an egg with stats on it. Oh, okay. Okay, but I want the iron stats. I do not care about flint or any of those. So I'm going to destroy this. Sorry guys, but I'm going to destroy that. Okay, so unfortunately it seems our egg laying is a bit delayed still. So hopefully we'll come back in the next episode. I have a few more of those. Maybe I have a head or two to show for our troubles in this episode. But in this episode, well, it seems we haven't done anything. Actually, we've done a lot. We got a few machines up and running, which is awesome. And, well, we got... Well, not really. We got the slice and spice mission going. Slice and spice. Slice and spice, yes. Splice. And, yes, so we can maybe make a farm in the next one. So we'll need more solarium, so I'll make that off cam. I'll get all these ready. And just waiting on the zombies from there. Kill a few zombies off cam. And see if I can get a head or 2 or 5. Because the more we have for future use, the better. So what is nice now is actually we... Oh, shucks. I was hoping there wouldn't be anything yet. Let's go away. Did they all get killed? And then I'll place this at the lower level so that we can hit the creatures a little bit easier. But in any case, so I think we should call it here. We've been at it for too long already. But there's so much to do. Very a lot. So there's more interpolls at least that I can harvest quickly. But for now, I'm going to greet you guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!